Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS, and this is our Medieval India Mughal Empire revision come summary. Okay, Mughal Empire, the timeline is like this: 1526, Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first Panipat battle. Panipat battles, first 1526, second 1556, third is 1761. So the first Panipat battle 1526, Ibrahim Lodi was defeated and Babur established Mughal Empire. 1540, that was temporary decline of the Mughal Empire, defeat of Humayun and establishment of Sur Empire or Sur Empire. Then 1555, again re-establishment of Mughal Empire. Okay, Sur declined and Humayun recaptured. Then 1556, that is second Panipat battle in which Hemu was defeated. Afghani forces were defeated and Akbar re-established Mughal Empire. Then 1600, that is establishment of British East India Company. Then arrival of this British, 1608, arrival of this British at Mughal court. Then 1612, 1613, they got that privilege or permission to build their factory at Surat. 1717, British East India Company got that firman, free trading privilege in Bengal from this Mughal ruler. 1739, there is Karnal battle in which Muhammad Shah, the later Mughal ruler, was defeated by this Persian invader. 1764, Buxar battle in which the Mughals along with the Awadhi ruler or Awadh ruler, Bengal ruler, they were defeated by, the combined forces were defeated by British East India Company. 1858, the total termination of the Mughal Empire, and by this British Parliamentary Act, yes, they annexed this Mughal Empire, it became part of British India. So this is the timeline of that Mughal history. Now coming to Mughals, there are different rulers, you can just look into that. Different rulers are there, starting with, that chronology is also very important for you. Babur from 1526 to 1530. Then Humayun is from 1530 to 1540. Again, there is exile of Humayun. Again, re-entry of the Humayun, recapture of the Mughal Empire from the Sur, that is 55 to 56. 56, yes, while coming down the staircase of his public library, yes, he fell down and died. Then 1556 to 1605, it was the rule of Akbar the Great. Then 1605 to 1627, it is Jahangir. Then 1627 to 1658, it is Shah Jahan. 1658 to 1707, it is Aurangzeb. So it is Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb, then later Mughals also. So these are the prominent emperors of Mughal Empire: Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. Their timeline is important because UPSC may ask the questions like shuffling the events and various reforms of these rulers or during their time. Okay. Now coming to Babur, Babur is known for three major battles. There is 1526 Panipat battle, 1527 which is Kanwa battle. Okay, it's Babur versus Rana Sangha. Then 1529 Gagra battle between Babur and these Afghani forces. Then Babur's famous works are important. Humayun, 1539, there is Chausa battle. 1540, there is Karuj battle. Yes, there is defeat of Humayun in the hands of Sher Shah Suri. Then establishment of the Sur Empire. Then after Humayun, there is Akbar. 1556, second Panipat battle. That is the re-establishment of the Mughal Empire. 1576, 1582. So Haldigiri battle, you know that Rana Pratap Singh versus these Akbar's forces. 1576, 1582. Okay, some popular battles which this Akbar fought. Why Akbar is important? Akbar is known for his reforms. There you focus the major reforms of Akbar. His land revenue reforms are there. His religious reforms are there. Social reforms are there. Administrative reforms are there. His Mansubadari Jagirdari systems are there. All are important for you. Because you see, UPC usually asks the questions like this: difference between Jagirdari, Zamindari, or what are the various medieval Indian terms, Banjaras, Arahatas, okay, and who introduced gunpowder, or about Akbar's Ibadat Khana, or the various literary works of Mughal Empire, architecture, chronology of the rulers, foreigners visit. This is the way UPC can ask loads of questions from this Mughal history. Okay, they can ask loads of questions from Mughal history. So Mughal history is very, very important for you. So see, Akbar and his reforms are very important part for you. Now coming to 9 gems of Akbar. Yes, Abul Fazl is a great historian who is the author of Akbar's biography. Faizi is a court poet. Then Todermal is the great administrator and revenue officer, revenue minister. And Abdul Rahim is another great poet. Tansen is a musician, you know. Then there is Raja Man Singh, again the lieutenant of Akbar. And Fakir Ashuddin, it's again like a great saint whom Akbar respected. Mullah Paisa is again a great advisor of Akbar. Birbal is advisor come court jester of Akbar. Have an idea about the 9 gems in the court of Akbar. Then various terms are there. For example, Wazir, the head of the revenue department, Mirbakshi, head of that military department, Mirzaman, who is the in charge of the imperial households, kharkhanas, etc. Chief Qazi is the head of that judiciary department. Sadru Sudar, he is the in charge of these charitable religious endowments and all. So the terms are important. Again, this year UPC asked like Subha Sarkar Paragana, you know that sequential order from bigger to smaller one. Subha, you know provinces, Sarkar, district, Paragana, taluks, okay, that divisions are there. Have an idea about that? Then Mughal architecture is important for you. Fatehpur Sikri, yeah. Fatehpur Sikri, Akbar's biggest architectural marvels are reflected in Fatehpur Sikri. There is Jama Masjid, Salim Chisti's tomb, Panch Mahal, Diwani Khas, Jodhabai's palace, Buland Darwaza, all you can see at Fatehpur Sikri. So this Mughal architecture is also important. You know the salient features of Mughal architecture. Yes, Indo-Islamic architecture, Mughals used double domes, and Mughals used arches and domes. Then there is Charbagh gardening, the monuments or towers or the structures built in the middle of the garden. Okay, then there is inlay techniques, that is precious metals cut into various shapes and inlaid on the stone surface. So such inlay method, that is Pitra Jura. So, and calligraphy, for decorational purpose, calligraphy is used, no pillars are used. So just go for the basic features of Indo-Islamic architecture and the growth of Indo-Islamic architecture during time of Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan. Okay, go for it. Then Mughal miniature painting. Have an idea about Mughal miniature painting. What are the reasons for this decline of the Mughal Empire? These are some important things which you have to study from this module. It's important for you. Don't miss it, because UPSC can ask questions from different parts of Mughal Empire. Study the rulers of Mughal Empire, the reforms, the major battles, then this political, economic, social history of Mughal Empire, land revenue administration, about the status of these common people of this Mughal India, and the central administration and provincial administration of Mughals, various terms related to Mughal Empire. Okay, various terms related to Mughal Empire, Mughal administration, and contributions to art and architecture. These areas are important for you. Revise it very well. Okay, that's it. Thank you.